Today we'll start with our numerical problems on flexible budget. Let's see first the question, what it is saying. Draw up a flexible budget for production at 75% and 100% capacity on the basis of the following data for 50% activity. Now materials are given 1000 units, labor 60%, 60 per unit, direct expenses 20 per unit, administrative expenses 50% fixed, and selling and distribution 60% fixed. Now administrative expenses, if it is 50% fixed, 50% will be variable and it will be on the amount of 80,000 rupees. Selling and distribution is 60% fixed, that means 40% will be variable and it will be under for the 1 lakh rupees. So fixed expenses is already given, that is the depreciation and insurance. Now we have to present or we have to prepare the flexible budget for 75% capacity and 100% capacity. Now if we see how to prepare the flexible budget, first is capacity level. We'll put up this format, that is particulars 50%, 75% and 100%. First is 1000 units, and how much 75% capacity will be in units for 75%, and for 100% how much will be the units. We'll put up the column for per unit and amount, per unit amount, per unit amount for all the categories. Now before we start off with this flexible budget preparation, first we have to see this point, that is the fixed cost in total does not change, fixed cost in per unit changes, and variable cost in per unit does not change, and variable cost in total changes. Now what does it mean? Fixed cost in total means in case of rupees total amount it does not change, in case of per unit it will change. Okay, variable cost in unit it will not change, but in case of total it will change. Now how to put up these points in this question? We'll see step by step first. Now first is here 75%, under 75% how much units the company have to produce, and in 100% how much the company have to produce. So for calculating this we have to do what? I'll show you for 75% how to calculate. First is 50%. In 50% how much units they can produce? 1000 units they can produce, right? So for 75% what will be the unit? So what we can do, we can just cross multiply it. If you cross multiply with 75 into 1000 divided by 50, we will get here 1500 units. Okay, so 1500 units we got it, then we can put it here 1500 units. Okay, next is for 100 units. 100 units, how much it will be? Again the same thing we'll put up. If for 50% it was 1000 units, then for 100% what will be the units, right? So again the same thing, we will cross multiply it. So 100 into 1000 divided by 50, so we'll get here 2000 units. So we can put up this value here, 2000 units. Okay, now after putting this 2000 units, now we will go step by step with the particulars, what to write in the particulars. First we will start with variable cost. Variable cost. Now what are the variable cost given in the questions? We have materials, we have labor, and we have direct expenses. Okay, so materials per unit is given 100, labor is given 60, and direct expenses is given 20. So materials is 100 unit, that means 100 into 1000, it will be 1 lakh rupees. 60 into 1000 will be 60,000 rupees. 20 into 1000 will be 20,000 rupees. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to see this again. What is it? Fixed cost in total does not change, fixed cost per unit changes, but now we are talking about variable cost, right? So variable cost in per unit does not changes, but in total it's changed, right? So per unit does not change means this per unit column will be same, that is 100 for material, 60 for labor and 20 for direct expenses. For 75% capacity, for 100% also 100, 60 and 20. Okay, then after this we have to know the amount, right? 100 into 1500 units will be 1,50,000. 60 into 1500 will be 90,000. 20 into 15 will be 30,000. Next is 1,000 into 100 into 2,000 will be 2 lakh rupees. And 60 into 2,000 will be 1,20,000. 20 into 22,000 will be 40,000. Okay, so if you have to find out the amount, you have to multiply with the units, the rate. Okay, whatever the rate will be given, you have to multiply with the units. Okay, next we will see the total of all this now. First is 180, 1,80,000, 1,80,000, this is 2,70,000, this is 180, this is 3,60,000. So here we are getting it, total variable cost. Now total variable cost, you put it as point number A. Next we will see all the semi-variable goods. Semi-variable cost. Now semi-variable cost, what are the semi-variable costs? We have administrative expenses. So administrative expenses will first put administrative expenses. Now under administrative expenses they are saying 50% fixed, right? 50% is fixed. That means 50% will be variable. Yes. Now 50% fixed on which amount? On 80,000, right? So 50% of 80,000 will be 40,000 rupees. So 40,000 rupees is fixed and 40,000 rupees is variable. Yes. Now after we have found out the 50%, now you will see this rule again. What it is saying, fixed cost in total does not change. Okay, fixed cost in total does not change. So fixed cost in total is this one, 40,000 rupees. It will not change. That means for 75% capacity also it will be 40,000 and for 100 units also it will be 40,000. Okay, now how to calculate the per unit value? Per unit value will be 40,000 divided by 1,000. We are getting here 40. Here also we will get 40. Now you will see here again, variable cost in per unit does not change. In unit does not change, right? So in unit how much we got? 40. So that means it will not change for 75 and 100% also, right? So we will write here 40 and here we also will write 40. Next, 40,000 divided by 1500 you will get the rate. Okay, if you have to find out the per unit you have to divide it, and if you have to find out the amount you have to multiply it. 40,000 unit divided by 1,500, you are getting here 26.67. Now how to find out the value? 40,000 into 1500. Into 1500 you will get here 60,000. Okay, now next for this 100% capacity also same way, 40,000 rupees is given. So per unit value 40,000 rupees divided by 2,000, that is your 20, and 40,000 into 2,000 will be your amount, that is 80,000. Okay, administrative expenses we have done. Now next is again selling and distribution. Selling and distribution expenses. Now selling and distribution expenses is saying 60% fixed. 60% fixed and 40% variable. If 60% is fixed, 40% will be variable, right? So 60% of what? Of 1 lakh rupees. So 60% of 1 lakh rupees will be 60,000 rupees. And 40% of 1 lakh rupees will be 40,000 rupees. right? So if we put up this again, you see 60% amount have to be fixed, right? 60,000, so we can write here 60,000, you can write here 60,000. Okay, now 40,000 variable. Before we found out the variable per unit, we'll just see how much it is first. 60,000 divided by 1,000 is 60 rupees. 40 will be 40 rupees. So 40 we got per unit, right? It does not change. So if it does not change, we'll put up for other category also. Now we will find out the rate. 60,000 divided by 1,500 will be how much? 40. And 40,000 into 1,500 will be 60,000. Next, for 2,000 units, how to calculate the rate? 60,000 divided by 2,000, we are getting here 30. 40,000 into 2,000, we are getting here 80,000, right? So see here, fixed, whenever we are saying fixed, the total is not changing, the total amount 40, 40, 40,000, right? And in variable, per unit does not change. So 40, 40, 40, it is not changing, right? Same way for selling and distribution also. Amount is not changing for fixed. 60,000, 60,000, 60,000, right? For variable, per unit is not changing. 40, 40, 40, right? So this is semi-variable. Semi-variable cost means it is partly fixed and partly variable. So we'll put up the total here again. Here we are getting 180, 1,80,000. Here we are getting 146.67, 2,20,000. You add it up and calculate it. 130, 2,60,000. Okay. So after we got this total, this is the total of total semi-variable cost. So total semi-variable cost you put up as B. Okay, after you put up as B, next is fixed cost or fixed expenses. Okay. First the category was variable cost, next was semi-variable cost, next is fixed cost. Now under fixed cost we have two items, that is your depreciation and insurance. Now depreciation is 10,000 rupees. So this is fixed, right? So fixed amount will be same. That is for 75% capacity also, for 100% also. Insurance was 5,000. So 5,000 here and 5,000 here. Okay, because it is fixed cost, the amount will not change. The per unit will change. Okay, now how to find out the per unit? 10,000 divided by 1,000, we are getting here 10. 5,000 divided by 1,000, we are getting 5. Now here 10,000 divided by 1,500, we are getting 6.67. 5,000 divided by 1,500, we are getting here 3.33. 10,000 divided by 2,000, we are getting 5. 5,000 divided by 2,000, we are getting 2.50. Okay. Now what we will do? Again we will total it. So here it is 15. Here it is 15,000. Here it is 10. 15,000. 7.50. And here 15,000. Okay, so this is the total fixed cost. Total fixed cost. This is C. Now after we have found out all the variable cost, semi-variable cost and fixed cost, now the total cost have to be found out. Total cost, how we will find out? Total cost will be A plus B plus C. That is variable cost plus semi-variable cost plus fixed cost, total of all those things. Okay, that is 180 plus 15, we are getting here 375. Here it is 375 lakh. Here it is 336.67, and here total, if you do 2,70,000 plus 2,20,000 plus 15,000, we are getting 5,05,000. Next, for 100% capacity, 180, 130 plus 750, 317.5, and total here we are getting 6,35,000. So this is the total cost of this level, that is 75% capacity and 80% capacity. This is the total cost for that, and 50% capacity, this is the total cost. So this is the format which is very important for you to understand. First, how to calculate the units. Okay, I have shown you how to calculate the unit, just cross multiplying it, you can find the units. After that, separating the particulars, whatever it will be given in the question, you have to segregate into variable cost, semi-variable cost and fixed cost. Okay, after you find out all the variable cost per unit will not change, rupees will change, okay, amount will change. And the semi-variable cost, both will be changing, that is the per unit also it will change, and the per unit and the total amount will also change, but it will depend on fixed. If it is fixed, then amount will be fixed. If it is variable, per unit will be fixed. Okay, and the fixed cost, again the total will be fixed. Okay, and then per unit value will not be fixed. So here we have done all the variable cost plus semi-variable cost plus fixed cost. We got the total cost, that is A plus B plus C. This is the value. So hope you have understood this question, and you have to practice more question of as such, and thank you.